Happy Frequency and Flow Friday. So this space is devoted to helping you raise your frequency so you can stay in optimal flow. Now, I'm going to ask that you think about the big dreams that you want to take action on and choose position 1, 2, or 3. And as I am shuffling, I'm also going to share that the Rituals of Remembrance retreat is coming up. We have one in April that is full and one in May. And there are still beds left. That is in Northern California. And if you'd like more information, you want to dream big with me, you can do that on retreat in Northern California in May. So you can click the button below or reach out and we can chat about it. Now, when you think about living in a higher frequency, firstly, we are just out of the Sagittarius new moon. Mercury is retrograding, but it is bringing gifts, I promise. And I say that to you even as I am in my own challenges and obstacles with what it is presenting. But it's a really fun and delightful time, truly. The other piece that's happening is we have this first quarter moon in Pisces that is coming up next week. And so I really would invite you to reflect on how you can take action around your big dreams. And maybe a part of that is coming on retreat with me. You can reach out if you want to chat about that more. If you're choosing position 1, I'm going with the top card. And it is showing up upside down. So it's children and creativity, but it came in upside down. So what are you not creating? I want you to think really big, dream big around your creations. You can have the world. You are able to step into what it is that you're wanting to create to completely transform. And I want you to think really big here. So if you're choosing this position, I would say it's very important to be spontaneous, to think about the really big dreams that you had as a child. I would energize that dream as a child. I'd listen to your inner child and think about giving birth to the new. You also might want to work in the children creativity sector of your home, which when you walk through the door, it is the middle right. So pay attention to that sector if you're choosing this position. Add some metal elements, maybe some art. But if you're choosing this position, I'm going to say you might be playing, I don't want to say you're playing too small. That's not for me to say, but you might not be playing as big as you could. Can we say that? There's more for you and it's time to dream bigger and create bigger. Okay. So really go all in, do a little meditation and visioning and dream about all that you want to create in this world. It is time. If you're choosing position number 2, I'm going to choose the top of the deck and also the middle of the deck. So whoopsie, we entered on the keyboard. So you get the water card, you also get angelic support. And so if you're choosing this position, I would say to really pay attention to your emotions. Also, the fact that it's really called to choose 2 cards, the angel support comes up. I want you to think of dreaming big in partnerships. If you could be partnered with anyone that you could possibly be partnered with, what would that look like? Maybe do some dreaming and scheming with partnerships. It could be angels. It could be spirit partnerships. It could be a love partnership. It could be a mentor or business partnership. But if you're choosing this position that's showing up, pay attention to your emotions and ask your angels for help. Call on, Archangel Raguel for help. The fire card just flipped. Susan, if you're watching this, shout out to you. So really pay attention to how your partnerships are feeding you and are you inspired by your partnerships. Set some big dreams and intentions and raise the frequency in partnerships and relationships. So you get my drift. If you're choosing position 3, I'm going to shuffle, then I'm going to go to the middle of the deck. Right here. All right. I did pull it upside down. So this is actually very similar to position 1. A little bit different though, in that I'm thinking about like a situation coming forward in which it all has to do with creating, but a situation coming forward in which you are cooking up. If you're choosing this position, I want to say that things maybe have not been easy lately. Maybe addiction has somehow circled into your environment and it's affecting you in a certain way. So how can you take the lesson? It all happened with and for you, kind of like the retrograde, and cook up something different and delightful and transformative for that. That's the stove card. Also pay attention to the stove in feng shui. That's a really easy way to raise your frequency. Go to your stove, clean your stove, shift the burners that you use. But what would it look like to embrace what's coming forward, embrace the new, and actually take action on the big dream that you have, that you are literally cooking up, something that is super delightful to you and for you. So however this resonated, I hope that it helped. And I'm also going to say that a really easy way to raise the frequency in your body and in your life is food. So I don't know why I'm sharing that today. Maybe the holiday season, maybe because I just finished a really lovely cleanse with two beautiful souls. But paying attention to food can really be helpful for food frequency. And there is a free food frequency PDF that I have in my Discovery Vault at school.ginanicole.net/discover. And you can check out the food pyramid there that is a frequency pyramid that might help. Okay, I am loving you. Have a really lovely weekend and prep the way for a dreamy, actionable weekend next week.